guys, it's me again. So today I'm doing my first makeup look with you guys. This is my favorite look. It's going to be a red brownish smoky eye. I'm just going to jump right in, okay? So first I'm going to go underneath here and I'm just going to line the brow. Bring that all the way to the end. And what I like to do is I like to go further down so it makes kind of like a point, as you can see. Because it's going to make it look much sharper. It's just gonna be popping, honey. Then I'm gonna go on top and do the same exact thing. Just go over and then bring it down there. See how it's like sharp? Right, and then I'm just gonna just take a crap load of this junk and fill that in. And right now I'm using my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Ebony. This brush I'm using also is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Angled Brush number 7. What I like to do here is I just bring the product upwards in this area. I'm using hair-like strokes, just like, yeah, literally just stroke the product into each hair. And it's gonna look really messy at first, like, trust me, you just clean it up with some concealer after. Also, I go a little bit over, but I just like my brows to be pretty dramatic. So now I'm gonna take my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer and I'm just gonna put some on my hand, and then I'm gonna take my MAC brush, 266 angled brush, to fix any harsh lines. Go over so the lines are smooth. And it is just popping. It is like your whole look, honestly. Your eyebrows pretty much make your whole look. That is done. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to get a brush. This is just a Real Techniques brush, and I'm just gonna blend in that concealer. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take, I got this actually, I get my eyebrows done sometimes at Rapid Wax when I don't do them myself, and it is an eyebrow gel. I just put it over just to hold the brows in place. Honestly, it works so well. So there, you have my brow. I just did my other eyebrow off camera. So now I'm gonna prime my eyes with the MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot in Painterly. And I'm gonna use my MAC concealer brush, it's the 195 brush. I'm just gonna put some on my lid. Just throw that shit everywhere, man. And I'm just gonna rub it on my finger. I'm a little bit of a messy girl, but you know, once you're done, it all comes together. And it's okay if you get it on like any other part of your skin because you're just gonna put foundation on later. So now I'm gonna take my Palladio rice powder. It's a translucent powder. Got it at Ulta, it's like $4. And it's pretty lit, not even gonna lie. I'm just gonna take that same Real Technique brush that I blended out the concealer on my eyebrows with. I'm gonna take some powder and I'm just gonna set it on the lid. That's a damn lot of powder. It's gonna like literally make a canvas for the eyeshadow just so it lays nice. Because usually if you just put like concealer on your eyelid and not set it with the powder, you are very likely to have very blotchy eyeshadow. I have learned the hard way. So now we're gonna get right into the eye look. Let me get my tape out. I like to bring it out kind of far, like past my eyebrow. So like right about there. The first color I'm gonna go in with is from my Tartelette in Bloom palette, which this palette is the Balm.com. And I'm gonna get my Morphe E17 brush. This is a crease blender brush and it's so good. And I'm gonna take the color Flower Child, which is like a very like light nude. So we're just gonna go in there as a base. Ain't no biggie. Now I'm gonna take my Morphe E30, get more of the Flower Child. I'm gonna put it all over that lid. Yes, girl. So I'm gonna take this red color from my Morphe 350 palette. It's the matte one. I freaking love it. So I'm gonna take that same crease brush and I'm just gonna apply that all here, like all right there. Yes. Oh yes, bitch. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with the color Leader, which is like, I guess you can say a plum brown. And I'm gonna go with the same brush, put that in here with the red. So you're just gonna blend that all out in your crease. And for all the girls at school, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you got any questions, you come up to me. And don't be scared because I wanna be your friend. I wanna be all your friends, man. I'm just gonna put some more of this same color in the Leader. I'm just gonna keep blending that in until it's like pretty dark. Now I'm gonna go in with the same brush, the Morphe E30, and I'm gonna go in with Flower Child again, and I am just going to put it right here. I make the world's ugliest faces. I am so sorry. So I'm just gonna keep packing that on because we wanna make sure that this part is like as highlighted as possible to make all the other parts pop. Now I'm gonna go with this blending brush, my E22, and I'm gonna take the color Charmer, which is pretty much white. I'm gonna put that in the inner corner. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go with my Morphe M441. I'm gonna blend it all in. These are all some new brushes I got. If you know me, you know that I'm always ordering off Morphe. Morphe is my favorite for like brushes and eyeshadows because honestly, $22 for a palette and this pigmentation. Now I'm going to take more Flower Child and just pack that on because after blending you kind of get some brown around that area and you don't want that in this area because this area is supposed to be the highlighted area and we don't want that color in this highlight area. Go back in with the M441 and I'm just going to blend the brown into here. So we're just going to blend all that out. We want as much blending as possible. Go back in with the E17 and just add some more of the Leader right here. And now what I'm going to do is go with my E28. Before I had all of my other brushes, I only used this one blending brush and it got me through my life. I'm just going to take more Flower Child and just put it here. So, there you have it. This is my favorite liner. It's the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper, the black one. And I am just going to put some, even though I don't really need liner, why not? I like to like hold my eye out, sweep it. I think being on camera is giving me the confidence to not mess up. And I'm really digging it. So now I'm just gonna, alright, so let's, bam! Ooh, who is that? That Rachel? I don't know. I'm gonna take Charmer, which is that like white one that I showed you. Highlight my brow bone. You always wanna highlight your brow bone because it just blends everything together and makes it look so nice. I'm gonna curl my lash. I'm gonna put on false lashes. This is the It Cosmetics Hello Lashes Extensions. For my top lashes, I use a high end, and then for my bottom ones, I use this L'Oreal mascara for my bottom lashes. I like to close my eye and do upward motions, just like pat the lashes, I guess you could say. So I'm using my Ardell lash adhesive. This is my favorite lash glue just because your lashes will not come off. And these lashes are just popping, bro. Look at this shiz. Look at that. Look at that. I always get glue all over my fingers. Oh my god, when I was on vacation in Jacksonville, we were renting a beach house like we're not supposed to mess up the house. And I spilled eyelash glue all over the counter. Yeah, I messed up. So I'm just gonna blow a little bit. You don't want to put your eyelashes on right after you do the glue. You want to let it get a little bit tacky because then you're gonna get glue all over the place. I'm just gonna put that there. And that is going to be the look for this eye. I just went off and did my other eye, so it didn't take 20 hours. So now I'm going to jump right into the face. So as you can see, I have really bad acne. I've always had bad acne. My face is not perfect. First, I'm going to prime my face. I use the NIVEA Men Post Shave Balm. Everyone was hyped about like the NIVEA Shave Balm. I texted my friend Ashley and I asked her and she told me which one to get, so I got this one. So I'm just gonna pat it and rub it on my face and put that all over my face, and it's so moisturizing. And then I got a little one because this stuff is expensive. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. You really want to put primer on the areas where you have a lot of pores, so which is like your T-zone. So here and here is where you want the most primer, and then just like blend it out all over your face. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this green color corrector from NYX, take this concealer brush, and I am just going to put it on all of the redness. So like all my pimples, the green, it conceals all like redness. And you were given this body and this face. So you better stretch your shit, girl. Because ain't no one trying to be sad over here. Okay. So just smack that shit all over the place. Now what I do is I'm going to take my foundation in the Makeup Forever Ultra HD, which is amazing. So I'm going to put 3 pumps. I might need more because it's not that thick. It's pretty thin. I want like full coverage. So I'm just going to start patting this in, and the color correct is just going to blend with the foundation. And you're just going to blend, blend, blend. This is the Real Techniques Beauty Blender, by the way. $6.99, I'm pretty sure, $5.99 at Ulta. And it beats $15 of the actual beauty blender. Like, I'm telling you, I have been using this over my beauty blender just because I love it so much. I don't know why it's so good, but it is. I actually learned a tip from Daisy Marquez. She does makeup videos too. And she like does this thing where she goes like that and she puts like the foundation and it works. It gets all the creases. So I put 2 more pumps of my foundation and I just want to keep blending. Since I have so much acne, like you're going to see bumps. Like if you are one to have acne, I promise you bumps are normal. Like you're going to have bumps. Your face is not going to like look smooth because those girls' faces are edited. I promise you they're edited. This is reality, people. This is not a made up stuff. And you always, always want to blend your foundation out to your neck. Like, don't forget to do that. Just because you really don't want your neck a different color than your foundation. I mean, than your face. Jesus Christ. This is the Age Rewind Maybelline Concealer. This is better than any high-end brand. That's just my opinion. This stuff is just amazing. As you can see, I'm like about to run out of it. And then this needs to go in the garbage. But I'm telling you right now, I live by this. Highlight like down my nose, just so it slims it out. Put some down there. Okay, here, here. And then I put it under where I contour. And now I'm gonna blend, blend, blend that concealer into my face. Blend that shit. That's the concealer. So now I have been using Palladio, but I just switched to the Airspun loose face powder. Okay, so I'm going to use this Real Techniques contour brush. Actually, let me use this instead. I lied. I'm just going to add some of this product on here, and I'm just going to pat it into my skin. And this is going to set your concealer so there's no like creasing or anything. Put some on my nose. Sides of my nose. Other side of my nose. My chin. As I let that sit, I'm going to go into my contour. So this is the Shade and Light palette from Kat Von D. This is my holy grail. So I'm going to take my Morphe E8 it's a mini contour brush, and I'm going to go into the color Shadow Play, which is the middle one. Suck in and put it right under, right there. Blend that up into my hairline. Alright, so blend that. And I'm going to go from my temple and go in to my forehead and just blend that all out into my forehead. Go to the other side and blend. What this does is it like makes my forehead a little bit smaller. Okay, so the more dark contour you use up here, the smaller your forehead will be. But if you have a small forehead, I wouldn't say to contour up here. I would just contour here, your temples. Underneath, up there. Get it. So now I'm going to, this is actually from the Swamp Queen palette from Graveyard Girl. So I'm going to take a little bit of the product and I'm just going to swipe it down my nose. So then I put it under and I put a little line across. I'm going to take this was the contour Real Technique brush that I was going to use to bake. I'm just going to brush away all the excess powder that I baked with. I'm just going to get that all out of the way. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my blush. My little brother Mikey, the love of my life, got me this the other day. The blush Raizin from MAC. It's gorgeous. I'm obsessed with dark colors. So I'm going to take this Morphe E51 angled brush. I'm going to go sweeping upwards. So for my senior quote, there's this Vine, and it was like a really funny Vine to me and Madison. I don't remember what Vine it is. She's gonna be like, we finish each other's ... and then she's gonna be like, see Rachel's, and then I'm like, that's my senior quote. Yeah, we're gonna finish each other's Satan will rise. Don't want the cheeks. Now I'm gonna take my BECCA highlighter in Opal. Hallelujah. So good, I can almost eat it. So it doesn't even have a number on it or anything. This is just a Morphe fan brush. And then this is my MAC Prep and Prime. It's the Fix Plus. This shit, if I ever have to go without it, my life will end. So I'm just gonna put a couple sprays. This is gonna make the highlight pop even more. And dip into this highlight. And I am just gonna, oh yeah. Literally, I pack on so much highlighter. So I'm gonna take this buffing brush from Real Techniques. And I'm just gonna buff out so there's no harsh lines. I'm gonna take some on my finger and I'm just gonna put it on the tip of my nose and then down my nose to highlight that. Now I'm gonna take this Morphe E24. I'm just going to take this, and I always put highlight in my inner corner of my eyes. Always. No matter what look I am doing, I always gotta shine. No matter what I'm doing, I always gotta shine. Okay, so do that. Now I'm gonna take my Fix Plus and I'm gonna spray it all over my face. I'm just gonna put this under my brow bone just to give my brow bone some definition. Now I'm gonna take the fan brush again and the highlight and just I'm going to take this black eyeliner. This is NYX. I'm going to put it on my waterline. I like to take this and pull my eye down so I don't use my fingers and smudge anything. Ooh. Stab my eyeball. Just saying, you'll never catch me without eyeliner on my waterline. Then I'm going to take my L'Oreal mascara and I'm going to go in like sweeping motions on my lower lashes because it kind of gives it more like a, I like to call it a butterfly effect. It just kind of fans everything out and just makes it look long and pretty. Like a pretty little butterfly. Now we're going to go to the lips and I'm going to do kind of like a brownish reddish ombre. So here I found this in like my mom's makeup drawer and it's just a brown and I'm gonna align my lips with it. It's like a reddish brown sort of. I like it. Okay. And I'm just gonna like, and I just leave the middle for the red. So now I'm gonna take, this is Monte Carlo from NYX, and I'm just gonna dab that into here. A really bloody red, I love it. Now I'm going to put a little bit more of this highlighter on my cupid bow. There you have it. Thank you for watching. This is the sultry smoky eye look, I like to call it. If you have any comments or questions, go ahead and comment down below. And if you like it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, please. And I'm going to put all my products down below so you can see what I use if you want to purchase anything or if you like anything, you know, it's going to be down there. Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. I will have all of the links right down below. Thank you.